my name is Leah Lynch, and I'm the owner of Beautique Salon, Spa, and Lash Lounge located in Newburyport, Massachusetts. And we have recently come into collaboration with Runway for Recovery. And I decided to make this nice little video for all of you who are going through cancer treatment or in recovery so that I can explain to you some of the different options that are available to you within the beauty industry. This foundation has come together to be able to provide for you some comforting services, and we wanted to make sure that you understand all of the options that you have. One of the things that our clients ask us most often about are hair services and how they can care for their hair during these treatments. So there are some general rules and guidelines that we will give our clients, such as trying to reduce the amount of styling that you're doing, avoiding styles that include round brushes and blow dryers, curling irons or flat irons, and just trying to keep the hair as natural as possible. That might mean going from a style that you were normally wearing straight to possibly experimenting with wearing your hair curly. There are always different cutting options as well. There are a lot of clients who will decide to just take the plunge and take back their confidence and go for a full shave on the head, and it helps with being able to get through that time period and not have to actually watch the hair fall out. Pixie cuts are also an awesome idea, and pixie cuts are kind of erratic styles anyway, so you can use some hair putties to style the hair in ways where it can cover some of the thinning areas and bring back more confidence. We do have a lot of different options for clients that are in the category of wig. A lot of clients think wigs might be a little bit too much, and we can completely respect that. Other alternatives that you might not have considered in the category of wigs, though, are just simple falls or bang pieces. And the fall is a small hair piece that can be worn just at the crown, and the hair will come over the own natural hair as well. It can be blended in and woven into the hair and looks very, very natural, and a lot of people are very happy with that. When it comes to coloring your hair, there is definitely a lot to consider during this time. We want to steer away from permanent coloring services that might have chemicals that could disrupt the pH of the scalp and cause further irritation. But semi and demi-permanent color options are available. You need to stay away from lightening services, so any service that provides color lifting, bleaching, or hydrogen peroxide solutions should not be used on the scalp at this time. If you do choose to go au naturel with a shaved head, we do recommend wearing scarves to protect your head from the sun and to protect the skin as well. And we highly recommend wearing an SPF on a daily basis, just in general, all over the face, but especially on the head if you are going to have it be exposed to the sunlight. There can be a little bit more photosensitivity, and it's important to select an SPF that is approved by the American Skin Cancer Foundation as well, to make sure that you have the right amount of coverage. Other general tips that our stylists provide are switching to a wide tooth comb so that there's less strain on the hair when brushing, wearing a soft hairnet when you're sleeping to reduce the amount of friction that might be happening during sleeping, and making sure to use very, very calm, pH balanced products on the hair and scalp. Skincare is also very important during your recovery. It's always recommended to go with something that is paraben-free, preservative-free, fragrance-free, dye-free, anything that could cause further irritation to the skin. Dryness is going to be a big concern. It is always recommended to try to get a facial before you begin your treatment to try to get the skin as well hydrated as possible in preparation. Having very gentle services provided during your treatment is recommended and can be done with a doctor's note. We always recommend to avoid taking very hot showers because that can also dry the skin out and cause irritation. And again, making sure to use that SPF on a daily basis. Sometimes there can be pigment irregularities that can come with cancer treatment that might cause some darkening of the skin, and those things can always be corrected during the treatment. It might not be the best time to address it, but if your doctor does end up recommending a hydrocortisone steroid for you to prevent itch or to help with any of the increased dryness, just be very careful, because hydrocortisone really should only be put onto the skin for about 3 days and then not put onto the skin for about 3 days. And if your symptoms persist, you can use it for another 3 days. But using hydrocortisone consistently can cause other issues with the skin thinning or irritation. So just be very cautious with that. And here we like to recommend alternatives such as the simple Aveeno over-the-counter creams that contain colloidal oatmeal, or doing just a gentle oatmeal bath as well to reduce some of the irritation or dry skin that you might be experiencing. So great skincare will provide the basis and the foundation for your great, beautiful, hydrated skin. But you may feel the need to bring in some makeup as well. There are different makeup techniques that can be used to restore the look of eyebrows, to add some darkness back around the eyes to mimic the look of eyelashes. And we have beautiful mineral-based makeup foundations that can help to cover any sort of irritations, rednesses, or pigment discolorations. Sometimes we find ourselves in a position where the eyebrows might be a little out of your wheelhouse, trying to draw those on with real no frame and not exactly sure what you're supposed to do. It can be daunting, it can be scary, it can be one of the most stressful parts of this whole process is losing the brows and the lashes. Those are two areas that are harder to correct, whereas a wig is a simple thing to put on. An additional service called microblade. And microblade is an advanced form of cosmetic tattooing. This is not your traditional cosmetic tattoo where you just draw the shape of a brow and color it all in solid. This is done individually, hair by hair, to be as precise and natural as possible. Spray tan is a wonderful option, especially for those who are suffering from skin cancer. Obviously, if we're suffering from skin cancer, we're really trying to stay away from the sun as much as possible, but still wanting a little bit of a healthy glow. This is a wonderful option for those who are trying to stay away from the sun. Generally speaking, chemotherapy and radiation treatments can cause a little bit of sensitivity to the sun, so it's best to try to stay away from it as much as possible. Using SPFs approved by the Skin Cancer Foundation is highly, highly recommended. So the spray tanning is a wonderful option to just bring back that healthy glow if you're feeling as though you're feeling sick, you're feeling pale, and you want to bring back some life. It's a wonderful way to give yourself a pick-me-up in only about 10 minutes. We get a lot of people who are asking us questions about when they can receive eyelash extensions and if that service is right for them. And unfortunately, because during chemotherapy and radiation treatments, oftentimes there is a total loss of the hair, and the eyelash extensions do need to be applied directly to the natural lashes. We can only provide this service after the natural lashes have grown back. So usually with a doctor's note and with the client's discretion, once they feel as though they have regained a certain amount of their natural lashes, you can come in and have the eyelash extensions applied to bring back that additional length, volume, and fullness. So feel free to explore this treatment option as soon as those lashes begin to grow back. One of the most beneficial services is the healing touch aspects as well. So exercise is so important during this time. Staying active will keep your mind healthy, will keep your body healthy, helps with reducing fatigue, anxiety, depression. But sometimes it's hard to get up, it's hard to get active, and it can lead to soreness and stiffness. Sometimes treatments can leave you feeling sore or stiff, or just in general, needing a healing touch is really crucial for your recovery. It can't be underestimated how beneficial social and emotional support can be and how impactful wellness services are in the success of cancer treatment. There has been some controversy in the years over massage therapy as an option during chemotherapy, but there really are no studies that prove that gentle light touch is harmful to patients. In fact, there are many studies that prove that the reduction in anxiety prior to treatment or the reduction in pain after the treatment is significant to the overall success of patient recovery. A lot of the clients that we work with are undergoing palliative care treatments, and palliative care is a more holistic approach to your recovery, and it is something that if you are not having the best experience, if you're not as comfortable as you want to be, you do not have to grin and bear it, and it might be worthwhile to ask for a palliative care referral. Even the Susan G. Komen Foundation does recommend massage therapy as well as Reiki as a healing treatment. The Runway for Recovery Foundation is all based around bringing back that beauty, bringing back the comfort, and allowing you your femininity and to feel like yourself during this time with comfort and support. And we're really happy that we can be there for you. I hope that this video was informative, and if you have any other questions or concerns, we're always here to help.